America's going to be destroyed.
But I'm not gonna put a sense of security on the fact that America might not be destroyed in my lifetime, man. I'm not gonna be like, well, since it might not be, I'm gonna, save up a couple money just in case. I don't got that mindset. I don't got that, that spirit, man. I'm gonna be, enduring to the end, Lord will.
7 Peter, one man in the conversation about you to be in. Yeah, 3.
I got a quick precept. This is Proverbs 11:4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath,
Yep.
but righteousness delivereth from death.
Yeah, just like the perfect example I could think of, like on the movie Titanic, when the ship was going down. Like I keep thinking about this. I keep comparing the Titanic to America, and the situation is it's like, like in the movie Titanic, it was supposed to be like an iceberg that hit the ship, and it's like no matter what solution they come up with, the ship was gonna sink, and that's the same thing that's what happened to America. And in the movie, it was a scene where the rich, super rich dude, that's what when the boat Titanic, it was a bunch of like super rich people and stuff like that, and he tried to put some money in the dude's pocket, and he told him your money can't save you and stuff like that. And that's the same way it's gonna be with these people out here. The money's not gonna save them from martial law.
No, you good.
Yeah, the money's not gonna save them from martial law, the famine, from the economic collapse, from the RFID chip, from thermonuclear destruction, from World War III. It's not gonna save them from that. All these rappers and all that shit that sold out, that sold their soul to Baphomet, Satan, Esau, all this stuff like that. All that stuff ain't gonna save them. They're not gonna have their black or platinum card or whatever you call it to save them and stuff like that. They basically they're gonna be SOL, asked out and stuff like that when that time comes.
This is Proverbs 23:4. Labor not to be rich, cease from thine own wisdom. Wilt thou set thine eyes upon that which is not? For riches certainly make themselves wings. They fly away as an eagle toward heaven.
And that's the thing, man. Like,
so that all them stocks that they invested in, the 401k that they invested in, the money in their bank accounts that they're saving up. All right, riches make themselves wings and fly towards heaven. Meaning they're there one day and gone the next. If they call it a bank holiday, you ain't getting your fucking money. If the economy collapses, you ain't gonna be able to use that fucking money. So you don't have no riches. Hence why it's literally pointless to invest all your time and energy in maintaining any type of riches in this kingdom. When, like the brother's going into, this place is bound to go down. It's just a matter of time. We're supposed to invest our time in seeking after righteousness, not riches. The only little bit of substance that we have is just to get us through day by day. And that's what the Lord gives us. The Lord makes sure that we don't go by hungry or starving or without a place to stay. And if a brother's in that condition, that's why there's the brotherhood. So the Lord always makes sure that there's a way that we can get through the next week. There's no point to invest your time into riches that can't deliver you one, and that are here today and gone tomorrow. Temporal, yeah. It says, read it again, Proverbs 22:4, labor not to be rich, cease from thine own wisdom. Because your own wisdom will tell you, yeah, I gotta make money in order to survive, all right? Yeah, I gotta multiply my income so I could buy the hottest car, get the best woman. That's what your own wisdom, that's what your heart will tell you to do, because that's basically what this society emphasizes, Having a nice car, the biggest home, the most money, having a position in society. The Lord ain't looking down at that. When he's returning, he's looking at who's got the truth, Hence when the goats are separated from the sheep, man. But thou set thine eyes upon that which is not, for riches certainly make themselves wings. They fly away as an eagle toward heaven. That's basically it. I mean, there's a little bit more, but that's the point I want.
I wanted to say this too. I mean, like, you try to tell people that America's finished. The dollar's about ready to collapse. Or you say, you know, there's not much, you know, there's no jobs to be made here in America, and someone wants to say, well, that's why you need to go to college. That's why you need to go to college, so you know you have some sense of security or some sense of way of surviving this thing or something like that. Or when stuff starts getting harder and there's not as many jobs, and they say, well, if you have a college degree, then you'll have a better chance or something.
Yeah, well, even that they're hypocrites. I had this guy I know at my job that told me that, you know, because I said, man, this, you know, I was talking to myself, I said, man, this job's a damn headache. He said, yeah, it is a headache. He goes, that's why you need to get the hell out of here and go back to school. I said that, you know, I gave him the whole breakdown on that, and he said, yeah, you know, you're right. I have a college education, and look at where I'm at. Out of his own damn breath.
So why is he gonna tell you? Yeah.
But he's working there. So what does that tell you, man? That shit is fucking pointless. It's worthless. And then on top of it, you end up in a far worse position than what you were in to begin with, because you accumulate all that debt. Yeah, man. Shit. So it's not worth it. It's not worth it.
And not to mention all the wickedness that's inside them schools. There ain't no righteousness inside Esau's schools.
Yeah, like when a girl, I mean, like say for instance, when girls go there, they just become like get into all kinds of crazy
parties and fucking
get having trains ran on them and all this crazy stuff like that.
Black colleges, like in Pennsylvania, like Lincoln, what's the other one? Chester County.
fucking
Lincoln,
Bloomsburg.
A lot more the famous black colleges. They all.
That's not really a black college.
Bitches all fucking orange. Cheney. Yeah, here we go.
Cheney.
You got Lincoln, Cheney. You know, even in fucking Temple, these bitches they just open. You know, like they want to party, want to drink, they want to get fucked. You know. Bitches is whores, and these men are whores too. They not coming back to the knowledge of how about shot. They still serving Satan.
What's spring break all about? Girls that are in college and shit like that. They get a break from they get a break from partying at school, and now they want to party at some fucking beach or something, you know?
Yeah, you like go somewhere else so nobody knows like all the crazy ass shit they did and stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, I literally seen on TV they were talking about how spring break is basically a getaway for like virgins and like just women in general to fucking just be completely fucking demonic and just be sluts.
Whores and sluts anyway, you know. That's how they know what to do when they get to these other places. All right, they don't develop it when they go. They already
it's preconceived.
Yeah. They already have practice in it.
Yeah, then once they get, and you know, if they go through their college, once they get the degrees and stuff like that, then they want everybody to treat them like a queen, and they want to act like royalty and all this stuff. They want a guy that has all this money and all this stuff like a certain status and stuff like that.
Sirach chapter 5 verse 2. Follow not thy own mind and thy strength to walk in the ways of thy heart. And say not who shall control me from my works, for the Lord will surely revenge thy pride. This is Sirach 5 verse 3. And say not who shall control me from my works, for the Lord will surely revenge thy pride.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, a lot of people, they want to come up with their own doctrines and stuff like that. And, you know, the Most High isn't with that and stuff like that. Everything, the Most High, somebody get Deuteronomy 13:5.
You said Deuteronomy what?
13 and 5, I think.
13 and 5?
Yeah, I think that's
And that prophet or that dreamer of dreams shall be put to death, because he has spoken to turn you away from the Lord, the power which brought you out of the land of Egypt and redeemed you out of the house of bondage.
Yeah, because you got Israelites that try and turn certain brothers that are in the truth away from the Most High. So they have them going into all these other philosophies that Esau created and the other nations created and stuff like that. And you know, the Most High isn't with that. You see what it just said? They're gonna be put to death for that. I mean, I guess you can go back to what you had. Just read it. I'll just start. No, yeah, what you was reading.
Sirach 5 verse 4. Say not, I have sinned, and what harm would have happened unto me? For the Lord is long suffering, he will in no wise let thee go. Concerning propitiation, Be not without fear to add sin upon sin. And say not, his mercy is great, he will be pacified for the multitude of my sins. For mercy and wrath come from him, and his indignation resteth upon sinners.
Yeah, so the Most High is gonna pay back the sinners and stuff like that. And you're not supposed to, once you come into this truth, you're not supposed to be, doing the same wicked, prideful things that you was doing before and stuff like that. Like once you come into the truth, all those, like for me and stuff like that, at least like all those other philosophies and all that stuff like that, you're not supposed to be still trying to be into all that stuff. Like I was into like, 5% doctrine, the Muslim doctrine, the Sufi Islamic doctrine, the Egyptology, the Malachi York, the black nationalism. Yeah, I said Malachi.
Yeah, once you come across this truth, man, you should, you gotta stop right there. You gotta stop trying to seek into maybe something else. Like that fucking nigga Dan did,
Yeah, and then,
started seeking into other stuff. No, go ahead.
Yeah, and then I mean, it just because you're like I heard the Elder Sahar said, just because you're gonna fall out and stuff like that, like why are you gonna try and seduce somebody else to do the same thing and stuff like that? Like if you're gonna just leave and fall out, why not just do it yourself? Like why you gotta try and pull somebody else down with you and stuff like that?
Yeah, you start trying to recruit.
I got a precept for you real quick.
You got more to that topic.
Oh, I got a precept.
Yeah, like
That's what demons do.
exactly. I was just gonna say that.
When demons,
So they don't got the truth because they wouldn't try to have to convince you, to convert you. Like I'll say this: the truth speaks for itself. You don't gotta try to, convince somebody of your bullshit. Yeah, believe in this, because of this reason and that reason. The truth speaks for itself.
that's what actually those spiritual demons do. When a man is in the truth, and then he falls out. When a man's in the truth, the Lord purges the demons out of him, right? Then when he falls off, the demon comes back and he brings back more wicked spirits that were wicked in himself. So the last day of that man is worse than the beginning thereof. Okay, that's actually what the spiritual entities, demons, okay, evil spirits from Yahweh Shai actually do that. They try to take. They try to take other spirits.
How far did you read that? Yeah, if you read verse 6, it talks about how if your friend try to teach you saying, let's go serve other gods. That's basically what Dan.
Yeah, because the scriptures talk about how through the terror of the Lord we persuade men. Through the terror of the Lord we persuade men. We don't try to convince you through some sort of other way. Yeah, like, because the majority of these demons that bug the fuck out and then try to actually recruit them. You just gotta listen to them talk. If you're in the spirit, all you gotta do is listen to them talk and realize that this guy's full of shit, man. Alright? That he's a fucking fool, that he bugged the hell out of his mind.
He started saying things that don't even have anything to do with this type of knowledge that he came into. He started saying stuff like, "Oh yeah,"
with the Bible. That's Isaiah 8:20. They speak not according to this words because there's no light in them.
Talking about touching glasses so many times, or this and that, like things that aren't even relevant to anything.
Well, the brother behind the camera is referring to a guy that was in our camp. All right, that was in our camp for a period of time. He goes by the name Kumar Dan. All right. That's who he's referring to, an ex-member, all right? And he got kicked out the camp, man, because he was falsely accusing brethren of certain things, all right? I don't want to go too much into it, all right, because I got to have a discussion with the elders. So, leave it at that.
You were on me 13 or 6? Yeah, 6. Said? Oh no, I mean that precept's pretty good to go into. So.
Oh yeah, I mean, all right.
I got a couple precepts. All right. This is Psalms chapter 11, verse 6. Upon the wicked he shall rain snares, fire, and brimstone, and a horrible tempest. This shall be their portion of their cup. So the Most High is ultimately going to destroy you. All right. Most High is just going to destroy you if you bug out of your mind, which we're coming to the end. The closer we come to the end of this thing, the more guys that you knew that you were associated with in the truth, because you can't call them brothers no more once they bug out and start accusing and doing wicked acts. So the guys that you once knew that was a part of this thing, they're going to fall out, you know? We're getting closer and closer to the Passover, and the Elder Tahar always says how, you know, brothers be bugging the hell out around that time, man. But also, we're coming to the end, man. We're coming to the end of America, to the end of Babylon, to the end of the so-called white man's rulership. So you're gonna have more niggas basically exposing themselves, man. And that has nothing to do with you, and it has really nothing to do with them. This thing's about election, so it's really on the will of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. I can't choose myself to be the elect. I can't choose myself to be saved. I can only do what the Lord has put in my mind to perform. So I'm hoping that's the work of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua to the end so that I can be saved, man. But you gotta have endurance or hardness. No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life. You gotta literally separate yourself from this society, man. You just gotta fucking bear the burden of the world, man, so to speak. You gotta deal with the fucking demons at the job. You gotta deal with the demons on the highways and byways. You gotta deal with your fucking family, their demons, all right? That's part of the work. Until we get delivered, these are the things that we gotta go through. The reward is much far greater than the trials and tribulations we've gone through, too. So, but the Lord's going to destroy the 2/3. I mean, that's the conclusion. The Lord's going to destroy the 2/3. So if you fall into that category, all right, or if you keep fucking up, the Lord's going to destroy you. That's the problem, or that's the solution to that problem. One more. This is Psalms 32:10. Many sorrows shall be to the wicked, but he that trusteth in the Lord, mercy shall compass him about. Be glad in the Lord and rejoice, ye righteous, and shout for joy, and ye that are upright in heart. The upright in heart are the ones that are actually staying and remaining in the doctrines in which our elders taught, through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. All right? And even if you have a suspicion of something that you think might be in accordance with the scriptures, you still need to seek counsel on that. You can't just go speaking. You can't go preaching on it and teaching it. The elders got to approve that. Why do you think the elders are set up, man? They watch over our souls. That's why the Most High got them set up. And they know more than you, all right? They've been in this thing and laboring for years and years and years. So they're above us, man, especially in the spirit. Not just because they're the elders, but because the Lord been working with them the most, man, and for longer. Wisdom belonging to the age, right? Well, that's the elders, man. And them men, the elders, they didn't set themselves up. The Most High got them set up. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua set the elders up, man. To be able to go in and break down the prophecies and break down the different precepts so that us as a younger generation behind them have a grounding, a foundation in this thing. And now the Spirit is working with us on certain levels.
Real quick, Sirach chapter 7 verse 29. Fear the Lord with all thy soul and reverence his priests.
Yep. Read it again.
Sirach 7 verse 29. Fear the Lord with all thy soul and reverence his priests.
And reverence his priests. All right. So we got to entreat the elders as fathers. All right. Because you got guys that think that when you come into this truth and you've been in it for what, 2-3 years, all of a sudden you're over the elders now. Now you're over the elders.
Evolve faster.
Yeah, we evolve, man. No, you're still under the elders. 3 years. You know the amount of years that they got between them? And you yourself only been in it for 3? 3!
Even if you using this the same amount of time, ain't none of the 70 or the people that follow Yahweh Shai, they not over Peter, James, John, Matthew, Bartholomew, and all of them.
Yep.
So because even if they knew about it, like they started teaching right in the first year that the 12 disciples went out, then you had people believing on them. The people that are believing on them are not over the disciples, okay? And the elders are like them to the disciples.
That's right.
All right? You're not over the head.
Right.
All right? That's why the scriptures say that the different administrations in the body. All right? You have a head. All right? You have a neck, you got eyes, you got arms, you got feet. All right?
That's right.
Everybody can't be the head.
That's right, man.
Somebody need to get that too.
That's right, man. So the elders are over us. Okay? And that's just always gonna be how it is. That the Lord established and set up an order. All right, from the very beginning. All right, from the very beginning. So not one of us is above the elders, man.
And Elder Tahar been saying through the spirit that that you motherfuckers that think that Lord's gonna destroy your ass.
Exactly.
All right. Your knowledge did not surpass the knowledge of the elders of Great Millstone. Okay. They're the prophets of Yahweh Bashim Shah. Okay, and they're above us. All right.
Whatever scripture.
This is 1 Corinthians 11 verse 1. Be ye followers of me even as I also am of Yahushua. Now I praise you, brethren, that you remember me in all things and keep the ordinances as I deliver them to you. But I would have you know that
as I deliver them unto you. Okay?
Right.
So that's an order.
Right.
You can't be talking about the law of 7 or 40. What was it saying? Or the law of power of 7?
48 laws of power or something.
48 laws of power. You can't be talking about that shit. All right? It's not according to the scriptures. All right? You never heard that the elders say that.
Right.
Yahushua never taught that.
Right.
The disciples never taught that. So why the hell are you teaching it? Why is that evil thought in your damn mind? All right? Why you dumbass motherfuckers making videos about it? All right? You never learned that from Yahweh Bashim. You never learned that from Satan. All right? That's out of your own vain imagination. The elders damn sure ain't teaching you.
real quick. 2 Peter 4 verse 3. For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrines, but after their own lust shall heap to themselves teachers having itching ears.
Yeah, and then you got our people fucking learning this bullshit, and they're not even Israelites, you know? They're fucking getting into Esau's bullshit, man.
48 laws of power.
You know? You're getting in that. You're taking away from the doctrine of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and you're incorporating Esau's fucking doctrines in there, man. You know? Fucking reptilianism. All right? That's not in the fucking scriptures, man.
You got niggas talking about some the Illuminati put reptilians in the camps, you know? That nigga saying that.
Yeah.
The Illuminati putting the reptilians in camps.
Or your woman might be a fucking reptilian. You know? So you're fucking a reptile. Ain't that bestiality? That's fucking crazy talk, man. That's just fucking insanity, you know? I'll take that back. It's just fucking crazy, you know?
It says, and they shall turn away their ears from the truth and shall be turned unto fables.
Turned on to fables. So a lot of you niggas got turned on to fables. Hence Isaiah 8 and 20. You can't, there's nowhere in the scriptures that you could back up reptilianism, man. Or that your woman's a reptilian. All right? Or that elders or brothers sold out. All right?
Masons.
Or yeah, the Masons.
They test their priests.
Yeah. Exactly. Or that after a period of time, you gotta somehow supersede the elders, man. There's no such thing, man.
Like being
we teach. First of all, where do we get the doctrines that we learn, man? Yeah, ultimately, how about Shem Yahushai, but through who? Or by who? Through Yahweh Shem Yahushai, through the elders, man. That's who you learn the truth from, and everything that you know about the mark of the beast, being the chip, about Cornelius being an Israelite. Okay, about the 12 tribes and the proper breakdown. Everything, man. About Babylon, about America. You know all the doctrines in all the books and how to filter it through the scriptures, how to look up words, how to use the necessary tools to know what words are through who? The elders, man.
Yeah, man. Students under teachers. Yeah.
Exactly. And the only way you came to that understanding is through Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But if it's not something that could be considered sound doctrine, it's not of the Most High. It's from a seducing spirit.
This is 1 Corinthians 11 verse 3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Yahushua, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Yahushua is the Most High.
So there's this order in the heavens like there's order here on earth, man. All right? There's order in the heavens and there's order here on earth. So it goes whom? Yahweh, Yahushua, all right? Men and women. And on the men's side of that spectrum, you have what? The men who teach the truth, aka the elders at Great Millstone, and then the brothers underneath them, and the different brothers underneath them. And it goes in the order of the Spirit. The Most High decided to raise them men up first. That's why they have the position that they have, because the Lord gave it to them. The Spirit gave it to them, man. You can't just make yourself above the elders. And you don't have no unfound wisdom that the elders don't, all right? You're just wise in your own conceit. Go ahead.
This is book of St. John, chapter 13, verse 16. It says, "Verily, verily, I say unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord, neither is he that is sent greater than he that sent him."
Yeah, read that again. Yeah.
All right. This is St. John, chapter 13, verse 16. "Verily, verily, I say unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord, neither he that is sent greater than he that sent him."
Yeah, so how's the student, okay, how's the learner going to be greater than the master? Okay? That's the scripture. It says being disobedient to governments, disobedient to parents.
That's right, man.
Did that too. I mean, so. And the thing is about, niggas that say they above the elders, like the elders taught us the truth, right? But we gotta go past that because they sold out and all that dumb shit. They be going to some zany, like really weird shit, They never just go off and it'd be like normal and shit, They go off, say the elders they sold out and shit. They'll say that, but then they start preaching like this weird, crazy shit, 48 laws of power, reptilians and shit, That's not in according with the scriptures. That's not in according with what you learn from the elders. So how you still saying the elders are your masters, but they sold out and they're going off.
Or getting into astrology and start getting into brothers' zodiac signs and shit.
Yeah, exactly. Like Esau don't know shit about outer space. Okay. Everything you learn it from the damn devil. All right. Yeah, the nigga said, get into astrology, get to know your signs and shit. That's all stuff. That's all ancient Greek mythology mixed with the different doctrine of Esau and the other nations. All right. That's not the real science. That's not the truth. All right. That's pseudoscience. Okay. That's confusion. Okay. That's why the Lord said that secret things belong to the Most High, but what the Lord revealed to us, that's what He gave us. All right.
Exactly.
So we ain't supposed to be, too deep into astrology, okay? One thing we know about astrology is about the changing phases of the moon, so we can keep the Sabbath and the holy days, okay? And that's where the Lord's going to come from. He's going to come from heaven and destroy America.
Or if we say say we
shooting
a
star
shooting
or
star,
blood moon.
yeah, like to identify the fact that
signs,
that there's signs that to let us know that the end is coming, or a certain particular event that's coming, you know, or a bad thing is getting ready to happen that the Most High is getting ready to create or produce. That's it. Any further than that, you're too deep. All right. Damn, man, I can't find this precept. It's perfect.
Cover the scripture.
Got it. Got a precept?
This is
Finish Corinthians 11. More than that.
yeah, I finished. This is Romans chapter 12, verse 4. For as we have many members in one body, and all members have not the same office, so we being many are one body in Yahushua, and every member's one another. Having then gifts differing according to the grace that is given to us.
Gifts
Fair,
different.
I just found
Say
it.
gifts different. Okay, some brothers got the gifts of being elders. Okay, meaning that's something that the Lord gave them. All right, and others have the gift of being having money.
said so.
Okay, some